Morning, evening, afternoon, YouTube, welcome back to the channel. We have a spicy video for you today. I'm gonna be reacting to some hate comments we got under our videos. But not just hate, there's funny ones, stupid ones, but you get the point. There has been an increase in all of those actually recently because of the increase in the views and the channel growth. But yeah, just keep in mind, most of these are basically illiterate. It probably comes with the territory if you're leaving comments like that. But yeah, and all that, of course, while having a stroll through Galway City, beautiful Galway City, having a pint, maybe something to eat. So yeah, let's go. I'll catch a bus, we'll come to town and we're gonna start this off. Let's ease our way into this, shall we? We'll start with some lightweight stuff and then work our way up to the nasty things. Anywho, Thomas says, what language is he speaking? Well, Thomas, I'm gonna have to disappoint you. It's English. I am fully aware my English is not perfect, but it's not my first language. And I also know there's people here and on YouTube whose English is much worse than mine, so I don't think it's a problem. I'm also aware I do have an accent. All Balkan people, I'm told, have a pretty similar accent, some stronger than others. I don't know, you'll have to tell me. You can tell me in the comment section. I do my best and this is what you get. Can't fix that. I could probably improve, but yeah, I think it's pretty good. I don't think I do bad, so. Dwayne Clark says, the color of the subtitle is annoying me. Well, I see things like that and I think to myself, if that's the biggest problem with my video, I must be doing fantastic. I'm a bloody Steven Spielberg. But anywho, for those of you who don't know, on our shorts videos, so short form content, we do have subtitles on every video and they are in the colors of Irish flag. Now why? Because when I made a first one, I think it was in the first one, yeah, I just made it like that because I thought the normal white subtitles were just a bit boring and plain. So I did it this way. So I don't know what to tell you, Dwayne. You're gonna have to stick with it, get used to it, or just skip our short videos because not changing them, I like them, so they're staying. I did fuck up once, just remember. I fucked up the template and the colors were inverted, so it was the wrong sequence of colors, but we'll ignore that part. Okay, next one is from Tony Williams, and this is actually just an example of a group of comments which more or less sound the same. And he says, these guys seems to criticize Ireland a lot. Why don't they leave? Well, Tony, let's start with the criticizing part. We have a lot of videos here, out of which on every negative one, which we sometimes do make a video about downsides of Ireland and stuff like that, there's literally at least 7 or 8 positive ones, so I don't know what you're talking about. The truth is, people like watching the negative ones. I don't know why, but they're watched more than the positive ones, but that's up to you folk. And as to why don't we leave, well, Loren is from Galway. She was born and raised here, her family is here, her sister is here, her parents are here. So where exactly would you like her to live? Tell me in the comment section, any one of you agreeing with him. And me? Well, I just don't want to. I like it here. I actually like reading this and doing this. Love making videos. I actually enjoy reading the stupid ones. So yeah, not going anywhere. Tom Johnston says, I don't hate these two, but they are annoying me. Well, Tom and everyone alike, let me give you a free advice. Under or beside literally every video on YouTube, you have those little 3 dots, and when you press that, you get an option which literally says, don't recommend this channel ever again. You click that and you will never see us again. It's that easy. It's a win-win situation. We won't annoy you, and I won't have to do all of this crap because of your comment. I'm thirsty. Wow, the river is actually pretty high. We did have I digress a little bit. We had 2 storms last week and it was pretty bad. Not too bad, but yeah, I wouldn't go take a walk through it. But yeah, the river is pretty, look. Yeah, I don't know. I'm thirsty from all of this. So we are going to Soul House. It's a nice little place with a cozy little fire, which has plenty of craft beers, and during the January they're actually charging just €5 for a pint of beers from Galway Bay Brewery, which is pretty good. I love their IPA. And while I'm doing that, well, let me just tell you about our Patreon. If you like this video, we make few of them per week, not always, depending on how much time we have. You get bloopers there, extra content, live streams every month, things like that. So if you want to support us, it is our goal to be full-time YouTubers one day in far, far future. But yeah, why not check our Patreon? In my 5 years here, I've never walked this pathway. I have no idea how I missed this, but it's pretty nice next to the river. Anyways, funny ones. Let's get to some funny ones. You look like clown. What are you talking about, you clown? Or you look like Ali G or Heisenberg from Breaking Bad. Which is actually funny. I admit that. I get the similarities with the beard and the shaved head and everything. Maybe more Breaking Bad than the Ali G, but yeah, it is funny. I love those. So they're not actually hate comments, but yeah. Last section before we get to the serious ones are just plainly stupid ones. This one says, you rarely see any Irish people in Ireland these days. Fact. My god. Okay, if you're talking about the population, Ireland actually has one of the highest birth rates in Europe, topped only by 2 or 3 countries. So I don't know what you're talking about. The population in Ireland is growing, not decreasing, which is the case in, I would say, most European countries. As I said, just plainly stupid, and what's even stupider is calling it a fact. I mean, who else will you see? I mean, yes, there's foreigners here, but come on. Very similar to this, probably written by same group of people, is just plain and short, Ireland is full. Whichever video we make, those comments are there. We make a video about the weather, Ireland is full. We make a video about day trip to Athlone, Ireland is full. You get my point, which actually makes me think those people don't actually watch our videos. That would make the most sense, I guess, because it just doesn't make sense. If we would talk about immigration, which we most probably won't, it would make sense, but this, it just doesn't. And if you want me to react directly to the statement, I guess, or they call it a fact, which is just ridiculous, but yeah, it's not full. Ireland is actually one of the most scarcely populated countries in Europe. It actually has less population than it had 160 years ago, and that, ladies and gentlemen, is a fact. I get immigration is, let's say, a problem, but yeah, it's only started there now, which only shows how Croatia is 20 years behind the Western world. But yeah, it's just bullshit. I am yet to see one person with that statement that could actually argue to me their stance with some actual good points or anything that I could have a conversation with. Doesn't happen. Ignore it. If you're wondering why Loren is not here today, there is 2 reasons. First of them is the topic of the video. She doesn't like all of this nasty stuff, especially the one I will show you after this now. And the second was she is a little bit sick. But yeah, as I said, she doesn't read YouTube comments, to be honest, especially not under shorts videos. And she doesn't reply to them for the reasons you will see in a couple of seconds. She does actually do our Patreon. We have a group chat there, and she loves that, chatting with people there, because they're all polite. She's sick, she's at her parents' house this weekend, so I am winging this alone. Let's get to the ugly stuff. There's gonna be some ugly words now, so get the kids out of the room. I will also only show you one of these, because there is no point, and I don't want to have this kind of content on the channel. But yeah, without any further delay, I give you peace off where you came and take this idiot with you. Something like that. I'll put the whole comment. First thing I notice, again, illiterate, all in caps, not a very smart person, obviously. But yeah, how do we deal with that? We actually don't. We never go into arguments with those kind of people. We don't reply to those comments. We ban them from the channel. I actually did that for the first time a few days ago. I went through the channel and I banned around 30 people permanently, because I don't want to have that kind of language in the comments or anywhere. I don't know. For me, it's not normal. I can understand you not agreeing with us or having a different opinion or anything, but as long as you are writing that in a polite and a civilized manner, we don't have any problems with it. In fact, I'm very curious to read about it. I read almost all the comments. I skip some of them on short videos because there's just hundreds of them. That's my point. It's just be polite. You can't have stuff like this and insult people. Plus, there are several threats which comments, I mean, which were a direct physical threat, those people were banned the same second I saw it. That would be it. That's the ugliest. That is not the only one. I'm just showing you one. But yeah, that is what we deal with, or don't deal with, or whatever you want to call it. But please, in the comment section, tell me what you think. Do you think is there really a lot of people doing that? By doing that, I mean writing stuff like that, because I did see an increase, but admittedly our videos are getting more views, so maybe that's the only reason. Or are we just, I don't know, or clowns or whatever the other comment says? Tell me in the comment section. If you want one extra bonus one, it will be a whole group of religious things, like I talk about sausages and there's comments saying stop wasting our Lord's name, Christ is the King, stuff like that. Just things that just don't make sense. Comment section, I believe, not just on YouTube, on internet generally, is just a very, very, let's call it interesting place, but it's also very toxic. So on every one of these comments there is 10 very, very nice ones. So thank you everyone for giving us the strength, I guess, to continue. We like doing this, we will continue doing this no matter the comments. So if you like this, press the like button. If you didn't, press the subscribe one. What? That's wrong. If you like this, press the like button. If you didn't, press the dislike one. If you loved it, press the subscribe button. Check our Instagram, check our Patreon. There is a really, really nice group of people there. I'll just mention some of them. Missy, congratulations on getting a job. Mike, I'm glad you're safe from the floods. Tyler, hope you come here soon. Tyler is moving to Ireland soon. Norman from Hungary is planning to move to Ireland. So yeah, it's a nice group of people. So come and join us. And I will see you in the next one.
I start to fade, and I turn my head back to the room where my lover and I have laid. And I gaze back to the street, the sidewalk and the sign. And I'm one too many mornings, and I